is that the highest rates of urbanization are happening in the developing country. But unlike in the developed world, where the rates of urbanizations were accompanied by higher rates of economic development, that's not happening in the rural areas. And one of the things that shows that very clearly is the slums. As it is right now, everybody in the slum buys water. Nobody gets water for free. And they buy it very expensively, more than actually the rest of the people buy. Sometimes 100 times more than the average person pays. But then now, when we come and show the Habihut in Nairobi, people looked at it and said, this could serve as a water kiosk, because water kiosks are the best way to supply water to the slums.
We can use Nairobi water, public water, and pump it into slums and have a wellhead. But some of the major problems can come even post-construction. First of all is how do you pay back Nairobi water for putting that in and for continued use if they get paid back at all? Secondly, how do we keep it clean? Mm-hmm. A lot of contamination and eventual illness that would come from waterborne disease is post-pumping. It's right there at the wellhead with contamination or ponded water that's below it. Lastly, how do you keep it secure? How do you keep profiteering from happening? Someone can come in, utilize that point of use for their own profit, and how do we keep it secure so that it's open to anyone at the same level? We found Ronald dealing with all of those problems simultaneously using the Habihut design.
The Habihut is a profitable business, and the water distribution facility is a profitable business. But it does it in a socially conscious way. And there's lots of talk of social entrepreneurship, and it's a blossoming theme these days, but to see it firsthand, they're making money, but selling clean, safe water to villagers who otherwise would be spending hours a day trying to find water, or if they found it, it would most likely be dirty. And they're using that money to pay back the capital loan and then also create jobs. And the most exciting moment for me during that experience was one of the guys working at this Habihut water distribution facility just could have been more excited to tell me, I didn't know anything before this came in. I was taught how to build the Habihut, which actually isn't that complicated, but I was taught how to build it. I laid a concrete slab. I learned how to do piping. I now fix this and run this, and am now teaching other people how to do it.
There is a richness of culture that is in the slums. And so there is hope in the slums. And that's why I'm saying we don't need to go to the slums with this, that we can fix it. We go and build on the hopes of the guys who are in there. And some of them are there waiting to happen. And all they want is some support to get out of there.